I'm always excited. Training camp's always about the young players. Seeing Javon Hargrave in the Niners uniform for the first time. I already saw a photo of him in the spring. I wasn't at any spring practices, and you see how thick he is and how low to the ground he is. And you're like, okay, he's that player. Not going to lose the leverage battle. And I just want to see what all these. Because everyone looks really fast and big in college, and then they get to the NFL. We've kind of seen this with Trey Lance. It's like, oh man, look how dynamic of a runner he is. And you see him running, you're like, kind of indecisive and not as fast as I expected, maybe. And I think the 49ers might feel that way a little bit. But Darrell Luter, how long does he look in a 49ers uniform? Is how fast does Jair Brown look? Right? Does he look like super explosive like Talanoa Hufanga did going downhill as a young player, even when we didn't see the Hufanga we know now early on? The way he triggers downhill is awesome. And then you see the rest of his game develop. And so you don't want to see a guy look all of a sudden super small and slow compared to what you thought of him in college. So I always can't wait to see what the rookies look like. Obviously, I want to see what the quarterbacks look like, see how the ball's coming out of Trey's hands, seeing if he's accurate. Everyone talks about his delivery and his motion and his release and all that stuff. I'm like, I'm not a quarterback coach. I'm not even going to go there. I just want to see the results. Does he put the ball with the right velocity in the right spot to the right receiver? That's what I want to see. So I want to see that accuracy come to fruition in practice and in preseason games. And then of course, whenever Sam Darnold's out there, whenever Brock Purdy's out there, what do they look like? Is Brock Purdy's arm strength better than it was? Is it worse than it was? Because he doesn't have a lot of room for error in getting a worse arm after that elbow surgery. But there's talk that a lot of quarterbacks come back with the tick stronger arm, and that can be huge for someone like Brock Purdy to fit some balls in that he couldn't before. So yeah, those are the things I'm looking at in offensive line as well. I think there's a lot of good young players and a lot of competition for the reserve roles and especially the interior roles. And hopefully Colton McKivitz is as good as the 49ers think, because there's no backup plan at right tackle. And again, Nick Bosa, Trent Williams, all the veteran days off you can find, because they got to stay healthy this season.